Hello, good evening. Welcome to the United Vista. My name is Oakleys. There's been lots of news coming around Manchester United, and everybody's heated up, talking about this, talking about that. It's something we want to see. This January, there's been some good news. There's been some funny news as well. It's like, you'd be like, is this possible? Is this obtainable? Well, actually, it is obtainable. First of all, I like to say kudos to Mike Carrick, who has just been in Manchester United team for a couple of days and was able to show such a beautiful performance that he did against Man City. Like, since I've been watching Manchester United and Man City, I've never seen us humiliate Manchester City this much, even in the Ferguson era. So now that's shocking, right? Even in the Ferguson era. Like, if you know any match that Manchester United outplayed Man City and they had just one shot on target all game. Since we've been having this derby, please remind me because I cannot remember. Since the Ferguson era up to now, it's been like a rivalry, but last time it was like we're playing a championship team. Like, we had to score 3 goals that was cancelled. We hit the post twice and we still scored 2 good goals. Donnarumma was keeping them in the game. Like, we almost destroyed Man City. I'm still not going over it till now. Like, I'm shocked. I was like, is this Manchester United? It looks like magic though, but it is Manchester United. So now, will Carrick be able to keep this momentum? Like, we have Cunha, Mbeumo, Ahmad up front with Bruno right behind them. Like, I don't see why we shouldn't bust teams. Like, we should make teams very scared of us. Like, they should be scared because these guys are all game changers from wherever they came from. Bruno, as we know, he's created more, one of the top people that have created more chances. If you check Manchester United, we've created more chances to score goals than more than most of the top 5. But look at where we are. And if you're watching our games, the draw we had with Amorim, we shouldn't be where we are today. We shouldn't be where we are today if we had this performance again that we exhibited against Manchester City. If we had that, we would have gone pretty far. Manchester City, yeah, they're in a terrible spot. The last game against Bordeaux is like in the Champions League. I felt bad for them. I felt bad because Manchester City is lost. And to make matter worse, they got all the signings, all the players going there. They're even getting worse. So you see, Guardiola is not invincible after all. So now, I believe that this victory is going to shift momentum. Could be minor. It's good to see him in action. And you see that thing he did to Semenyo. Bro, that's going to last forever. So we need to see that guy play freely. Thank God, Amorim, initially I was saying, no need to let Amorim go. But bro, if Carrick can give us this performance, we should be competing for something serious. Seriously, we should be competing for something very, very, very serious. So on the signings, we're seriously looking at signing Elliot Anderson. As we all know, is one of our top targets. And Carlos Baleba has always been there. Has always been at the top. That he's been there before Elliot Anderson, But that was Amorim guy. I don't know if Carrick still wants such a person. Because listen, I know Carrick is just a caretaker, right? But if he performs so well and is able to prove himself, what then are you looking for? Why don't you just kind of back the guy? If he performs very well, you're looking for another manager that will now come and start a new pattern. Maybe somebody that will now come and start saying he wants to play 2 defenders. Maybe he wants to do 2-9-1 or something. We don't want those kind of players that will, coaches that will come and mess up the club. Please, we do not want that. And there's also news in Marcus Rashford. He's likely coming back to Manchester United. Bro, the guy has been doing pretty good, right? He scored about 8 goals and 11 assists so far. That is a plus to compare to the season before he left Manchester United. He wasn't really there. And Carrick might be a manager or a coach that can turn things around. Manchester United has always been like a home for Marcus Rashford. Yeah, I know he messed up, but he's still our boy. He's still our boy, you know. We might get something good out of him yet. So that's it. It's just the club is messed up from so many angles, especially the owners. Okay, can you imagine how bad our revenue has gotten? Our revenue is like, I think 650 million a year, million pounds a year. Real Madrid now is about 1 billion pounds a year. And then we used to be, but we usually used to, you know, very close to Real Madrid. We were competing with each other in terms of that. But right now, you see the difference. So we're declining. It means that these guys don't even know what they're doing. They don't want to buy expensive players. They just want to manage things. Yet they're not doing well in the revenue. We're declining. You know, everything is getting bad. Like one country in West Africa. You know what I'm talking about. It starts with N or something. You know, that's how bad this club has become. And we need a savior, right? We need a savior. We need open heart surgery, like I said the last time. We need to work on this thing deep. We need to get people who are dedicated, people who really want this club to move further. And then we're going to progress. There is another news. Tell me, do you know this guy? Can somebody tell me who this guy is? Good. Well, Chelsea's not going to like it. But that is Cole Palmer. You know, he has always been a Manchester United fan. There is an underground news that finally came to the open. Palmer is uneasy in Chelsea and wants to leave. Do you know what? He was going to come to Manchester United if we make the offer, if we push it. Manchester United are going to get Cole Palmer and he's going to be coming home. He said he's a fan from childhood. Now bring the boy home. Bring him home so he can play with his heart. Because what we need now is players that can play with their heart. Players that have the passion to play. Because I see what Carrick brought into this team. The confidence, the belief, the playing togetherness. If you watch the Man City game, everybody in that game played for each other. They attacked together. They defended together. Each person, you know, any game that you can hardly pick out the man of the match, it's the kind of game I want to see Manchester United playing every time. You can comfortably say, okay, the man of the match, I'll give it to Bruno. But you can also say, oh, wow, Ahmad did great. And at the same time, you can say, oh, wow, it's like, what's the name of this nigga? Doug tried. And then on the other hand, you can say, wow, Malichek held this guy cool. Oh, Maguire was okay. You see, this is what I want. It's not in a game where you come and say, oh, it was just Ahmad doing the whole work. You know that the teams were not together. But this time around, I don't know what Carrick said to them in these few days. But whatever he said to them is working. And I want him to continue saying some things like that. You know, not like Amorim that comes out to criticize his players every time. So you see, this club is going to push for. Now, we're going to be playing Arsenal next, right, in the league. And I can tell you one thing. I've never seen in Arsenal fans. I have Arsenal fans around me, but Arsenal fans are actually scared to play Manchester United now. And it's very simple. The only reason why they are scared is because of what we did to Manchester City. They could not believe it. I could not believe it. Nobody could have predicted that match before the day. So Arsenal fans are scared. They're like, has this Carrick instilled something different in these guys? The way they play, they're going to destroy us. So Arsenal fans are officially scared. And I like that. That is a factor that we need to infuse in all these opponents. Let them be scared that they want to play Manchester United. It gives us an edge because they will be tensed. And when players are tense, they make mistakes. Manchester United are definitely going to be going as the underdog now. We know we shouldn't be, but that's how it's going to be in this Arsenal game. But I can tell you for free, if we perform the same way we performed against Man City, there's going to be goals in that match. And whoever outscores wins. That's it. The game could be a game of 3-3, 4-3, all those kind of games. That's what it's not a game of 1-1, no, 1-0, no. We must score. I don't know if Arsenal will score or not, but I'm 100% sure I can bet anything I have that Manchester United 0.5 at least, we must score a goal. I don't know if Arsenal's going to score, but I swear on anything I hold, we must score a goal against Arsenal. We can score more, but you see one goal, 100%. So before the match, it's already 1-0 on advantage because we must score. If Arsenal scores, then it's 1-1. But Arsenal does not have what it takes to stop us from scoring a goal. With the kind of attack we have, we'll score goals. So they should better be ready for us. We're coming. Yeah, Arsenal fans are scared now. Before they used to laugh at us, but look at us now. Who's scared? We're the ones that are courageous. We're the lions. We're the red devil. Do not mess with us.